hopefully my audio is working. Says it was. Let me just double check. Seems to be, yeah. How we doing? Just been offline for an hour or so. Thought I'd come live for a beer or two for an hour or two. Nothing crazy late. Just sent the link out to a few people. So I had a stout earlier. Let's show you that actually before I start here. A review I've done. So I had this earlier. Ooze from Track and Finback peanut butter salted caramel and coffee imperial stout 13.5. Had that earlier over on miscellaneous beer reviews. Drew, good host, good guy down in Florida. So yeah, not often I get to join a stout Sunday these days. So that was nice. So that was drunk, and I reviewed it before I went on that stream. So that'll be coming up here in the next few days. A beer that I actually didn't review, I just cracked it open because so beer from Beak. Had it in the fridge a little while. It's called Pig. Double IPA, 8% ABV. Which is what I'm on now. £7.50. This cost from Trembling Madness, probably back in November sort of time. So yeah, that's what we're on now. Not done review, but it's going to be one of them review shows, so it looks nice in the glass. Almost mango-esque. Even a nice lacing. I've had a few sips already, of course. But yeah, looking the part, to be fair. So we're going ahead and do a review of this before we get some people up here. Should be getting Sam up soon and Drew from Miscellaneous Beer Reviews. So poured a half finger of Whitehead. Lovely looking lacing on that after a few sips. Colours that, yeah, mango-y orange, if you like. So swirl and a sniff then. So what I'm getting on this so far is like a really piffy, dry. It's actually changed aroma as I've swirled it. That's quite interesting. So yes, mango, pulpy mango, piffy kind of grapefruit. Goes into some pale stone fruits. Reminds me of like a Valencia orange. It's not one of them sweet kind of tangerine type things, or satsumas, the smaller ones. Sorry. Just reminds me of a piffy, juicy orange. Definitely more of a piffy kind of grapefruit, mango, slightly piney. It's got a really kind of another aroma as well. I can't work out what it is. Maybe dank. Some of my double IPAs you can tell they're. Some double IPAs you don't think they're double IPAs. This one you kind of, yeah, you can just tell, even just by looking at the body and stuff like that. It's like you ain't getting that kind of colour. Not often, like the density. It reminds me of muskiness, like a dry kind of. I know it smells. I know that this sounds a bit weird. It's like like the smell of dry rot. It's got a bit of that, but with fruit juice. It's a weird one to explain. Let's go for a taste, see if we get out of it. So cheers, Andy. Cheers for chiming in there. So it is a beer review show, this one. So you have to review a beer. No, my dog's just died and all that sort of sad stuff, I'm afraid. Yeah, and that's what I'm getting, pretty much. It's definitely more of a piffy grapefruit, mango. Goes into a slight sweetness orange, like a candied orange almost. But you can tell it's a double IPA. It's one that you can actually tell it's an 8% beer. Not boozy, but just body and big, bold flavours. Almost reminds me of if it's really fresh, like a little bit kind of green, considering it was canned on the, when was it? The 31st of October 2022. Yeah. Best pour the 29th of April. So it's got a bit of life left in it yet. It's got a good 6-7 weeks in it. I'm surprised it's held up as well as it has. For the time it's just been sat in the fridge. I mean, I bought this beer uber fresh. I think it had come out like that week I bought it. It's just been sat in the fridge. So didn't do a off-air review of this. So yeah, it's not too bad. Did I take a photograph of it? Have a look. Yes, I did. So that's sorted. I enjoy and learn a lot from. Yeah, I'm no expert, but yeah, I'm not a beer writer, and I just waffle on and say what I taste and see and that kind of thing, really. So, but yeah, thanks, though, Angie. Appreciate it. So we've got Sam.
How are you, brother?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. How are you?
Yeah, really good. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been all the 10 minutes. So yeah.
Yeah.
What you brought to the table, my friend?
So I thought I'll do a little White Bay showcase. One of my favourite breweries out of Sydney. They're really good for their lagers. So yep. I've got the cap on.
All right,
and cool. Also the proper glassware.
There we go.
So I'm just going to start off with their core range lager, which is like it's rated pretty highly. It's really good.
5-0. Fuck.
You need to turn that football off, brother.
It just shows you where Liverpool are at their biggest game of the season.
Yeah.
Which I knew would happen, but
it's amazing what a big rivalry game can do. Like some teams can really lift to the occasion.
They'll go and lose to Southampton next game, so it's like looks good in the glass.
Very clean and clear, big frothy head. Looks pretty good. On the nose. Very grainy. A little bit bready, biscuity. You're getting a lot of lemon. It's like grassy, even like dried grass, like hay. There's a little bit of spice on the back end, like a pepper. And go a taste.
Cheers.
Yeah, very crisp. Sort of beer you could just sit and slug all day, really, really crushable. The lemon's really prominent. Yeah, absolute winner. Pretty much all the aroma I gave, same in the flavour.
What was the beer again? Sorry.
So this is the White Bay Core Range Lager.
Right, it's definitely looks like an unfiltered lager.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Nice.
It's good. It's good when you get one that's sort of got elements of like you get bread and biscuit and that grainy sort of quality, and that's what this has got. So it's sort of, I feel like it's in between like a Germanic style and a Czech style.
Nice. So, keeping it beer related, in beer news, sad news yesterday, Boxcar have now folded out of Bethnal Green in London, which is a real shame. I quite like their brews. Probably one of the biggest, I'd say, more higher profile breweries that have gone under actually in the last sort of year. I know there's been a lot of breweries, but of the crafty type side of beers, it's probably like, yeah, that's wow, okay.
What were they like? What style were they sort of known for, or they were?
Yeah, like the hazies. They do some nice lagers. They're quite well renowned for their milds. They do like a mild, a double mild, double dark mild, and a triple mild. They done during lockdown, which I thought was really damn good. Been to their tap room a couple of times, and it's like, yeah. So it all come to a head about 2.5 weeks ago, where they literally just got booted out of their tap room, which was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Then I heard on the grapevine yesterday that they were going under, and like, oh fuck. And then I think it was confirmed. Well, I heard about it yesterday, but it was confirmed today. But apparently it happened like a week or so ago. When the tap room shut, I think that's when it kind of gone, kind of deal. So
yeah,
real shame really. Done some good brews. That kind of thing. So it's like, I know there's been one or two higher profile breweries been really struggling over the last few years with everything that's happened in the last couple of years, basically. So, or 3 years now.
See, in Australia, there's only been one that's sort of gone.
Right.
Which has surprised me. Like, there's one from Brisbane that I think they got a bit too ahead of themselves and opened a heap of venues, and they were never a brewery that was top of the game sort of thing. And yeah, they collapsed not long ago, but yeah, I'm surprised there hasn't been more.
Yeah, Angie in the chat. We've got Jules. How you doing, Jules? Hope you're keeping well. Good to see you. Milk stouts. Yeah, they can be good. People saying hi to each other. Evening, Jets. Yeah, that's why I'm on early. Cheers, Simon. Yeah. Bullshit.
Who does Simon support?
Yeah, I think it's Liverpool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that side's a good mate.
Yeah.
Fuckers. Yeah. So, but it is what it is. But it was coming sooner or later. Liverpool never play shit against us, so form goes out the window when it comes to them games. We got the last beer there. How you doing? So it might be along later. Wow, feel sorry for you. Depends who you support. People saying hi to each other.
One thing I've found with this lager, dude, is it never lasts any longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, you've got the taste for it. You're just necking it, like.
Yeah, it's just so easy to drink.
You have a double IPA, see what happens. It's like, yeah.
It's a good thing. Like, yeah, like as far as lagers go in Australia, these guys just kill it. Even their dark lagers, and yeah, I wish they'd bring out a Roush beer. That'd be really good.
Strong 3 hour nap. Done about 3 hour naps. Nah. Not when not at night. I need a bit more than 3 hours. But
Yeah, Angie's like an insomniac, so 3 hours for her is like a full night's rest.
yeah. Yeah, well, fair play, but yeah. At the end of the day, we wasn't going for the league anyway, and we should still finish in the top 4. So I'm not overly bothered, but it's just Liverpool. So I was kind of expecting something today. That's why I said I'd be happy with a draw.
So how's your beer drinking, dude?
Yeah, it's just very dry.
Yeah.
Very concentrated. The more I'm drinking it, it's come out of the fridge, so that kind of whole grapefruit vibe is still there. It's becoming a little bit more orangey than grapefruit as it's warming up a little bit. I'll just show you if anyone's just come in. So I've had it in the fridge.
I've always been a fan of grapefruit forward IPAs, just because they bring that pithiness and the bitterness.
This is what is going on. Yeah, not crazy amount of bitterness. This is definitely in the more of the fruit, the sweety kind of forward, kind of New England style. It doesn't elaborate what's in it. It's just apart from water, malted barley, wheat, oats, hops, and yeast, which is standard. It doesn't tell you.
Do do they have other beers with like different animals, or is pig just like a random sort of one?
I don't have a lot of beat to know, but it's definitely the same kind of argue.
Like, it's so simple, but yet so cool. Like, I fucking love that can label. Like, it's really good.
So it's like, it's got all that, but it doesn't tell you what hops are in it. So I'd like to know what's in it. It's going to be Citra and Mosaic, I would think.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there's Nelson or nothing like that. I don't know. No, although it's dry, it doesn't come across like Nelson grape, melon kind of white grape thing. It's not that, but maybe it is. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I'd say, probably, I wouldn't be shocked if there's, there could be Simcoe in it. Citra, Mosaic, Simcoe, that kind of thing, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I was guessing. But yeah, so no, it's, you're going to be on your next beer in a minute, I reckon.
Yeah. The thing with the next one is, out of the 5, that's the only one that I sort of haven't put on Untapped or Instagram, so I'll have to take a photo.
Oh, Jesus, it's 7-0 now. Fuck.
What the fuck? Have you got, like, kids playing in your defence? What's going on? That's ridiculous.
It is stupid, but it's nearly over.
Yeah. They've given up.
Yeah. Stupid.
So what do you normally look for in a lager? What's a...
We always collapse. If we get a few behind, we just... Yeah. Lager. I like more of the German style, kind of noble hop type.
Yep.
Earthy, but that grassy, oily kind of hop you get from them German lagers, the Bavaria type things, like more of a Helles.
Exactly what I like.
But not overly gassy like a lot of these macro nonsenses.
Yeah.
A bit more going on than that. And then that kind of almost like lemongrass kind of lemon.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they always tend to have really like strong lemon sort of presence and like really grassy, and then there's that little bit of
oily kind of, and then you get that kind of grain quality as well, and a bit of lemon zest just to, but you haven't got that over kind of carbonation that just kind of puts me off.
Yeah.
Which I just
See,
think,
I got with
Add-
this one. I
add
got
the
like
drink- as the drinkability. Sorry.
I got like a 16 case, like 16 pack of this, and like a value for money. Like I reckon I'll get another one. It was that good. Absolute crusher. Like as far as core range lagers go, it's the best by a mile. Like, it's that
Yeah.
good.
I'm going to drink this up and get something else.
Yeah.
You know,
What are
some
you
people,
going next? You reckon?
I don't know. I'm just going to finish up with this one, and then I don't really want another big ABV thing. Really, I don't know what's left in the fridge. Actually, I'll have to look on my Untapped. Have a
Yeah, I'm
look.
sort of happy just going a couple of lagers, like just cruise through. Especially after that big stout we had on Druids.
Yeah. I'm not looking at that anymore. Let me have a look. Let's see what's in the fridge today.
Have you got like an untapped list where it's like
Yeah.
what's in the fridge? Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do that all the time, and I've really slipped with untapped lately. I'll get it back going, but
I'll just try to remember.
ever since I've been joining streams, my untapped's gone downhill.
Sometimes it's. I get it.
Yeah.
It's difficult sometimes. I don't really want to settle. There's one there. I've got an Asvex.
Oh, cool.
5.7. I think it's my last Asvex. I've got a stout actually from them, but
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to go take a quick photo of this one, dude, and I'll be back.
okay. See you in a minute.
The old Bendy.
Oh,
The Bendy only just come out this week, so I want to put it up on Insta.
No, do what you got to do, man. Do your thing.
I'll only be a couple of minutes, brother.
No worries. You're all right. So we've stouts and sours. Let's have a look. Farmhouse stouts, double IPA. I had that yesterday. Just talking to myself like I normally do. That's gone. I haven't really got any kind of session type beers by the look of it, which is a bit weird. Yeah, I've got lots of imperial stouts, a few sours. Might have to be another double IPA. I don't know if I've got that beer anymore. I'm talking to myself again. Distant Civilization. I think I've already drunk it. I could go and get an out-of-date saison actually that I've had for a couple of years from Colonel. That could be an interesting one. One of the Foda beers. I think it was 2019. It's been in the fridge settled for a while, so I might go ahead and get that in a minute. But we'll see how that pans out. Messages coming through now. So Drew's got the link, so he might join in a bit. Sorry. Right, that's that done. So I'm looking probably at a saison. I think a saison would be a nice palate cleanser after a big ABV stout and now this, just to chill it a little bit, chill down a little bit. So yeah, that'd be good. What's everyone else drinking? Anyone? You got a few people in, I'll just see. So let us know what you're doing, what you're drinking. I need to post the link actually to. Copy. Try and find what I was going to do. Yeah. Better. Yeah, things you got to do sometimes when you're hosting a thing. Just is what it is. But yeah, let us know what you're drinking, what's going on. So we've got 4 people in, so yeah, cheers. I'm drinking a beer from Beak. Down in Lewes, East Sussex. It's their double IPA called Pig. It's been in the fridge for a couple of months, but it's still well within its prime. 8% ABV, New England style. Cost £7.50 at House of Trembling Madness. Didn't review it, I just cracked it open just before I came on. Kind of deal. So yeah, drinking all right, quite dry, very piffy, kind of. Yeah, very citrus piff, grapefruit piff, dry, big bold body. Pardon me. Almost tasted slightly green on opening. Drinking it quite quickly as well, so shit's going to go downhill quick tonight. So cheers.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no fucks given. How you doing, Joey? Cheers. How you doing, my friend? Andy's got the Yuengling Hershey's chocolate porter. Very nice. I've heard stuff about that. And the Saranac s'mores porter. I think you mentioned that one the other day. Did you have that one? I can't remember. Rings a bell. My team, USG, play now. The Cantillon team.
What do they drink? Lambics before going?
Yeah, well, yeah. Is that a cycling team? USG. See, I don't even know. Is it a cycling team? I know that. I'm pretty sure they got a sponsor, haven't they? Cantillon for a cycling team. I don't know. I'm probably just butchering the shit. Andy's saying hi to Joey and vice versa.
That'd be cool if you're in a craft brewery sponsoring like a sports team. That'd be awesome.
I don't think it's that. No, Cantillon is a Belgian-based one of the. If you know your saisons and Gers and Lambecs and stuff like that, then yeah, they're based in Belgium, in Brussels. So highly unlikely it will be United States government.
I thought PSG, Paris Saint-Germain.
I must admit, I thought no, it's you. So yeah.
Yeah.
But there we go. Yeah, I knew it would be a beer. Union Saint. I can't pronounce the last bit. Gills. Yeah, not going there.
Looks like. Is that like a French name?
Sounds like it.
Hmm.
Is that a beer? Perhaps it's a Belgian beer, Belgian football team. I don't know.
Yeah,
what's the sport?
I reckon it's definitely like a French or a Belgian football team.
Oh.
Just going on the.
I hope you have better luck than me today.
So I'm going to crack this bad boy now.
Yep. Bendy. I like the official stamp, like almost like like a Shankerla
type thing.
Yeah,
it's definitely got those European vibes. their style and that. Like, I mean, look at this. Like, if that isn't Pilsner Urquell, I don't know what is.
Oh, it's definitely another. They got that stamp as well. It's like that legal kind of document stamp shit going on.
Yeah, so this is pretty much like the lighter version of that other one I've just shown. And their lagers are so good. It's like, whatever you bring out, I will buy, because everything you bring out's awesome.
Cool. So what are you getting on it?
So in the glass, same as the one before, very clean, clear.
You'll be all right, Angie. Yeah, it looks
on the nose.
Looks less filtered than the one before.
Yeah, it's on the nose too. It's definitely not as grainy. That first one's real grainy. I get, like with this one, I get more biscuit, and the lemon's still like really prominent like the last one.
Yes. Cheers, Adam.
It's almost like the core range version, like the lager, it seems like more full on than this. This is sort of like it's like having a mid strength. Like, it's still got those characteristics, but then just not as much like in your face. You're getting like a little bit of biscuit and a tiny hint of like bread and grain, and like the lemon's still there, but it's like you're not getting as much of that sort of grassiness and like the spice and that.
Yeah. Do you want the link, Adam? Let me know. Sorry.
More of a smasher.
It looks good. It looks a lot cleaner, crisper, less rustic kind of deal.
But yeah, on the taste, you sort of get that grain again. It's just not there with the aroma.
Have you got a drink? Have you got a beer, Joey? This is the acid test. Or you could describe your spliff, whatever. Spliff review.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's more biscuity than bready. A little bit grainy, but not as much as that first lager. Yeah, definitely lemon, grass, a little bit earthy. It's not really floral. Maybe there's a little bit of sort of herbaceous notes, and it's got a tiny hit of spice. But like if I was to pick the favourite beer between this and that core range lager, I'd go the lager, to be honest. I feel like this is sort of like more of a session. Like this would appeal to sort of like your people that just new to craft beer and just want something that's like really easy to drink.
Right, Joey, you got to review something though, so that's the
so
deal.
yeah, it's pretty unusual to like rank something like that's a core range as opposed to like a limited edition, but
that's good.
This is really good.
It's good to see on the lagers, man. It's good.
Yeah.
Cheers, Sammy, again. Nice one. Let me just scroll back. We've got a few people just joined. So we've got Thomas Adrian. Cheers. Hope you're keeping well. There's more safety in hashtags, though. Yeah. Saying hi. Here we go. I don't know what he's going to review. It'd be quite interesting, though. So.
What's up, dude? Hey, listen. Don't.
Come on.
I don't want to show it on the camera because it's kind of technically illegal, but don't.
Don't worry then. Just do it verbally.
The strain of what thing I bought, dude. Don't the shrooms I bought.
Okay.
I don't know whatever the strain is, dude. But dude, I was fucking. So I get to tell you the whole story. So yesterday was the Cub Scouts or Boy Scouts every year do this rigatoni dinner.
I won't put you full screen either, so don't worry.
All right. So yesterday we did this rigatoni dinner. Sorry if I swear, dude. I'm high as balls, man.
Yeah, well, I know you. So.
You know me, dude. It is what it is. I'm American. We're crass. We swear, bro. It is what it is. So
No,
yesterday,
I'm not worried about swearing. Don't worry.
right. I can never. That's why I can never meet like King Charles and shit. Like, yo, what's up, Kingy Chuck? And he'd be like, yo, get the fuck out of my palace. But it's like so. Yesterday, every year we have this rigatoni dinner for the scouts, and this year they're renovating the church, so they got to bring all these fucking tables over to St. Richard's. And I didn't do it on Friday because it was raining, and we went down to see Chubby Checker. Me and Nikki, we had a blast. Then Saturday morning, get up, and Kim's all freaking out because she's got to make all these cakes and shit, and make all this pasta. And I get out there like 12, then I drop all the pasta off like 10:30, and then me and Jimmy get up there about 11:45. And dude, it was a long day. Like we didn't get done till like 10. Like we had to get all the tables in. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It was like almost. I haven't moved that much since I was in the service, bro. That was a fucking movement, man. That was a serious movement. So today I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get high. I'm just gonna dedicate the entire day, just get fucked up. So yesterday, my buddies kept messing with me. They were like, dude, you got to come out for the fight. So after the fight, I showed up for like 2. I was there for like 45 minutes. I was like, I couldn't even take. I was falling asleep, and that fight went on to like 3 in the morning or some shit. It was ridiculous. So I'm glad I left because I left. I was only there for like 45 minutes. I gave my buddy Mike a couple gummies. I was like, dude, just fucking pay my bill. I got a couple chicken, the boneless nuggets, the boneless wings from Beat Ups.
Yeah.
All right, so now that I gave you all that bullshit backstory, I call my buddy, the guy, the Stroops guy, and right after that. I was actually right before I went to Beat Ups. I got the Stroops. And I didn't get anything. I was going to do them this morning. So I got up this morning, 5, 6. I can't remember what time I got up this morning. It was early. It was really fucking early. I set the alarm. And then I fucking, and then it was fine for the first hour or so. And then, dude, over there, I could show you the fucking pile of, I was sweating my balls off, dude. Like I went through like 8 rolls of paper towels. I was just sitting there. I was watching documentaries on the Vikings. They're like an hour, like 4 hours. I was sitting at the couch watching documentaries about the Vikings and the
The Vikings.
And I started thinking of all these different. Well, then you start really thinking about shit like that. So it's like, what happened to all these people? You know, the Viscos and the
Get another beer.
the Normans and the Thessalonians. Like, where are all these people? Like, they're not even around anymore. Like, there's no vestiges of it. So it's like, and then that turned into like South Korean documentaries and Korean Peninsula, and it really got some weird rabbit holes. But like, just the sweating, dude. I was hot. It was cold, hot and cold. I felt like fucking Katy Perry and shit, bro. It was ridiculous. I'm still sweating a little bit. I'm still kind of, it's whack. So yeah, don't fucking buy those shrooms. Bottom line.
Speaking of Katy Perry, how hot was she back in the day?
Ooh, boy. Oh,
She was my favorite.
I actually saw her. Me and I think it was one of the kids. It was either Nikki or Kayla. One of my daughters went and saw her a couple years ago. She got some big ones, bro. She got some fucking tits.
Yeah. Ow!
Oh, yeah. Fuck. So yeah, dude, and it was like from like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, and I blamed all this shit on illness because like Jimmy was sick yesterday, so I was like, I'm just not feeling good. But like from like, dude, up until like 10 o'clock, from like probably 7 till 10, I was like, man, I hope nobody comes here and sees me like this, bro, because I was a hot mess. Like I was my hue wasn't looking good. It was fucked up, bro. It was really fucked up. Did Craig pass out? What happened to that guy?
No, he just went to get another beer, dude.
Okay. Nice.
He knew you'd be telling your story for generations to come.
These stories never go out, bro. They're like the fucking biotapestry. You ever see that fucking tapestry? It's like fucking, 5 miles long and shit. That's how my stories are. Never end.
So who's your big name guest you got on your show coming up, brother?
Nobody,
promote yourself.
Nobody yet. I'm working on a guy, but I haven't gotten an email in a couple days. I've been talking to his agent. You know how it is, man.
Did I miss anything?
You didn't miss nothing, Judge. Me rambling about stupid shit. It's pretty
much
all day. We have something to stream anyways, right? That's it. But it's all he streams anyways. Just rambling about stupid shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Nobody pays attention to the beer notes. You know what I mean? I love you guys, but I when you guys start talking beer, you guys might as well be talking
about. It's not for everyone, but that's just the deal.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's all part of the game. You gotta have a thing to get into the world. I mean, you can't just be like, oh, I exist. I want to be on YouTube. You gotta have a thing. You gotta have a beer. comedy, fishing, whatever the fuck your thing is, bro.
Yeah, I try to keep it. That's because that's what it is. I mean, there's loads of streams where you just like Jesus.
Well, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like some of these guys, and I love them. I love some of these guys.
Yeah, I'm the same, but I can't be doing with it sometimes. So.
Right, dude. Like Bumpy and Chadio and the Beer Man. God bless.
I'm not naming names. I'm just
right.
Me.
Well, I'm just saying. You know how I'm not fucking trying to throw anybody in the bus. I'm just saying, just in general. You know how they. It's good. You know, but that's their thing. I'm not a beer guy. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's nice to get an angle on other substances. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I used to drink, but when I drank, dude, I did a little bit, but I never detected notes and shit. It was about like what got me fucked up, what got me closer to pussy, that kind of shit. The hints of yeah, fuck the coconut and saffron, dude. I'm trying to get drunk.
What got you closer to the edge?
Right. Look at all the fucking fun people in history, Craig, the Vikings and shit. They didn't give a fuck about what people think. They just went in, got drunk, fucked up, fucked the broads, and left. That's it. They didn't give a shit about legacy. They just did it. That's all you gotta do, man. You just got not even think, bro.
I'm just a mushroom. I don't know. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't recommend these at all. I'm probably just gonna sell them to somebody else, but like, I'm not gonna do these things ever again. They're fucking stupid.
You're gonna sell them to someone else.
There
you go. You wouldn't buy it again.
This is your problem now. Well, maybe
you probably have better quality shit than that.
Well, I've also had I've had similar shrooms, but maybe I was just fucking tired. It was just a bad trip. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh well.
So listen, guys, if you guys have been messaging me on Facebook and shit like that the past 2 days, yesterday was a fuck because I couldn't get to my phone because it was all dead and shit, I guess. But yeah, I just oof. Rough. But
you're a fun
rough
guy,
weekend.
So, yeah.
It's like when there's no football, dude. There's nothing to do. What the fuck am I supposed to do on Sunday? There's no football.
I can give a fuck about football, but yeah.
There's no NFL. Like, what am I supposed to do? wait around till fucking August.
Yeah, I'm like that with Aussie football, Joey. But it starts up in 2 weeks. So I'm fucking pumped.
Nice. See, a lot of people are really like the NASCAR stuff, but I'm not a NASCAR guy, dude.
Yeah. See, I'm going to the first home game of my team, and there's probably going to be like 70,000 people there. That's how big it is.
Yeah, nice, man. That's for both games.
So when you come to Melbourne, Joey, I'll take you to a Melbourne game, and you'll fucking love it.
Oh hell yeah, dude! We're gonna fucking rock that shit.
About 5 years ago, Jesus, Adam.
I haven't seen Katy Perry recently, dude. So I don't know what she looks like now. What does she have? Like fucking the big lip surgery?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
I don't know. I remember in was it Eye of the Tiger that video? Fuck. Oh,
yeah, raw.
Oh my god.
I'm thinking more old school than that. Like I kissed a girl those days. She was
she's
absolutely smoking.
You're a dog, apparently. He's not a dog. He's just high. Hey there, Sean.
Water.
Cheers. Here's a fun guy.
Well, dude, yes, I got to tell you a gross story. Can I go gross for a little bit? So yesterday, I was drinking a lot of coffee at this place, right? And it's at this elementary school. Well, it's like a church elementary school, but they're using it as like a magnet school or whatever. Like it's called Albert Einstein Academy or some shit. But like the one bathroom is just fucking. They got 2 bathrooms in there for males, and both of them do like half the urinals are like taped off. You can't use them because they haven't been fixed. And I went to go take a dump at the one, and it's just like one of those kids' toilets that people pee in the seat and shit. I was like, nope, and there's nothing to clean it up with. So I couldn't shit all yesterday, dude. All day yesterday, and then this combined with these fucking things this morning, dude. Oh, it's been a mess in the bathroom today, dude. I must have lost like 10 pounds. Straight up. I'm probably like fucking 220 right now.
What in weight or not dollars?
Wait, I don't know how many stone that'd be. Fucking, 20 stone? I don't know.
20 stone.
I don't know what your guys' weight things is anymore, bro. Fucking
it wouldn't be stone.
20 hogsheads.
10 pounds is like, it's so 14 pounds is a stone, so just under a stone.
20 stone would be fat as fuck.
20 stone would be fucking dead, I reckon.
What's going on, brother? It's like you're in my summer. The way you're
this towel is fucking got 8 generations of sweat on it, dude. Fuck.
It looks like you're in the fucking heat of summer, mate. It's just like
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Look at my hue. Look at my hue from here down.
I know.
It's ridiculous. And then TV, there's some Korean propaganda. There's this fucking history of Korea on the TV right now. I don't even know how this.
It looks like you're in Australia at the moment, but you're not.
You should be.
It's about fucking -10 outside.
Dude, all I've had to eat today is like 2 pieces of bacon and them shrooms. That's it. Fucking.
Is that cheaper than your electricity bill? That's what I'm saying.
That's true. My electricity bill's static. It's really high for some reason. It's always like 170, which is quite a bit.
Yeah. I don't think you need it, mate. To be honest,
Today I
you know.
just fucking stand outside to feed the whole fucking town,
But just don't put your heating on. Get some mushrooms.
right?
Yeah. That's your heater right there, brother.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? It's like, fucking- I'll get through the winter. I'll be all right.
I'll ship you guys these things. You guys can have the fucking same fun last time I am. Shoot yourself and fucking die of flop sweat. Fuck.
That's funny shit. Yeah.
I mean, they're not all bad, I guess, because like if you're with people, that's my problem too. I shouldn't do this by myself. You usually got to do this shit with people. You know what I mean? If you're with people, it's so much more fun. It really is. You're by yourself, you get all paranoid, you start thinking about shit. You're just like, fuck. It's like because there was a time, dude. Probably I can't pinpoint the exact time. Probably about 8:30 this morning. I was like, God, I can't wait till this is over. This is really fucked up right now because I was just sitting there sweating, dude.
Yeah, I was like that last summer. Yeah.
Dude, I have this hoodie, right? I put on this hoodie and took it off like fucking 8 times an hour. Like it's hot. Oh, I can put the hoodie on. It's cold. I got to take it off. Oh, it was ridiculous. It was fucking ridiculous.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh well.
Depends who it is. I don't know. Angie. I can't really say, to be fair.
Just go in there and just have fun, man. Just say hi. Make it pay for that shit, though. He's going to meet you. Make it pay for that shit. Order the extra salad or whatever. Big whole milkshake or some shit.
Take him a painting or something. Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I'll meet up, Sco. Just shake hands.
And if he's a bit dodgy, just fucking twat him over the head with it, and then fuck off.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't.
Well, I mean, it's like we all know the guy. I've seen you all before. He seems like a nice guy. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know who it is, so I can't really comment. So
he's I mean, he seems like a nice guy, but I like I said, I haven't done a background check. I don't know. I mean, who knows? Could be.
he's not part of the community though, or nothing.
Oh, he's part of the community. We know him.
Oh, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, he's not like Ford, like a front-facing member of the community. He's not like the Joe Goebbels of the community or anything like that. But he's out there. He's like a foot soldier, I guess. Maybe I don't know. It's kind of weird twist I took there with the Joe Goebbels reference. I don't know where I was going with that, but
no. Well, don't.
I need some
don't
fucking
anyway.
coffee, dude. Is what it is. But then I get coffee and I have to shit again. So I don't know. I don't really need coffee.
Okay.
Now,
Well-
one thing about these shrooms, though, dude, is that they do. The shit is funny though. You'll laugh your ass off. You will. You'll have some fucking fun. It's kind of like being drunk, but you're not an asshole, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of a bit like me. I mean, I don't think I'm an arse when I'm drunk. I just
No, you're not.
I normally pass
at
out.
least. Yeah.
I normally pass out before I get shit faced. I'm like, I'm fucking tired. I'm going to bed. That's my safety net from when I've had too much. It's like I'm done.
Yeah.
You know.
Shit. My
You
problem
fall
was,
asleep before you become a prick.
my problem was, dude, I
Oh,
was
well,
I'm sort of the same.
not me. Not
some
me, dude.
people
Nope. I
would
was.
probably beg to differ.
never-
But yeah, whatever.
I never slept it off, dude. I was.
See, when I was younger, I used to get drunk before I got tired. Now I'm a bit older. I'm fucking tired before I get drunk.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. The
Dude,
thing
yeah,
that fucks me is being a shift worker. I just never know what time it is, and my body just shuts down.
I would
Yeah,
just always,
no, I'm just.
dude. I always when I drank, dude. I always thought there was gonna be a fucking. I never went to bed. I never slept it off. I was like, oh, there's always gonna be a better party somewhere. So I would literally just fucking take.
I used to be like that. I
Fucking
used to
around
like,
and shit. Like, hey, who wants to party, motherfuckers? Let's go. Let's get this bitch
no, I just
going and
get
shit.
tired now. I just early 40s. I'm just like, oh, I can't be fucking arsed.
Alright. And at the end of the day, you end up all you're doing is end up party chasing. Like, there's never a perfect party.
I did have that vibe for a while, but yeah, the age has just got me now. It's like, nah, I just get tired and fuck off.
That's why I had to quit, dude. Well, I mean that, and my blood pressure was fucking through the roof too. It was like 150.
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
Actually, I had blood pressure issues here for a little bit until fucking I quit drinking. They drop down to normal.
Yeah, don't do shrooms.
Yeah,
That's
if you have paranoia issues, do not take shrooms. Yeah, you'll be jumping off a bridge.
I'm not. Well, you don't do that. Paranoia issues. I used to get that on the old back years ago, but I'm talking mid-90s.
Right.
95, 96 kind of era. Had a year and a half of it, and then I was like, nah, it's not for me. And then I got out of it. And
I remember it's weird because like nowadays I don't get that. I never did, but back in the day I remember that. Like I remember, like you said, back in the mid-90s, I remember once we went to the mall and I was like, man, everybody's looking at me. Like you're just paranoid. Like, why do I think everybody's looking at me? Nobody's looking at you, but you think everybody's looking at you. Hey, Cassie.
cheers. Good. Hope you're both keeping well. But yeah, I did look at. I looked at prices again. It's like I don't know if I can do this trip. It's like it's a bit of a pain. But
Yeah, it seems like closer we get to the event, the fucking price of hotels keeps going up. I don't know.
yeah, it's just crazy. It's like, but it's okay. I'm sure there'll be others, so it's not a big deal.
Right, it's not like we're not travelers, dude. It's not like I'm not going to be in the UK again soon. Shit.
Yeah. But no, I definitely. I think if it was like a year out or something, I'd be like, right, let's pay for the ticket, and then you know you're going, and then you can.
Right, build around it. Yeah.
As soon as you know you're going, you're going to be like striving for a price, you know.
Right, you're not you're motivated to make.
I literally only heard about it like a couple of weeks ago, so it's like, yeah, that's good.
Right.
So no big deal, but yeah, I'm going to have this in a minute. So distant civilizations.
Oh hell yeah, you're taking us out to outer space, baby. Where are we going? We going to fucking.
I don't know. It's got a very kind of Star Wars-y kind of look to it. Look at this.
Oh, that's a Mayan theme right there. That's end of the world, baby. We're going to Central America for that one. Your head's cut off. Have you ever seen the movie Apocalypto?
Yeah. A little while ago.
Yeah, it was like 05. It was pretty fucked up. The one scene that I thought was cool was when they cut the dude's head off and they rolled on all the steps and shit. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, Shaw's not smoked weed in about 7 years. Yeah, it's a long time for me. A lot of the guys I was smoking with, they went on to other shit. I was like, no, I'm not part of that crowd. About 3 of them are dead now, so there we go. It was a good move.
Well, I mean, back then, dude, it was. I'm not gonna lie. Same with me too. I mean, I knew guys back then I used to party with, and you're talking 90s, early 90s and shit. Yeah, one guy one guy died in 2012. My buddy Jim Muniak.
Yeah,
I looked up to him for a while, dude. I loved the way he partied back in high school, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't follow his ass because, like, he was doing heroin. I guess he was outside staying out the rest stops. In the States, we got these off ramps, right? We got freeways, a whole big freeway system.
yeah.
You guys got them over there a little bit, but not too much, like over here.
Well, we have motorways.
Yeah, it's with the whole backbone of the states is built in the Eisenhower freeway system, the interstate system.
Yeah.
And like you got to get off and on to the systems.
Yeah, our train system works all right though.
Yeah, so you got the off
They
ramps.
don't crash that often, so yeah.
A lot of right, as long as you're not crashing, but like if the off ramps here in the States, like people hold up signs, you know, like we'll work for food, whatever, it's like that. And that's my buddy Jim was like that for a while. I never saw him. I would help his ass too. I would help his ass. I like that guy. Then he died and shit, so I can't help him no more.
There we go. Sam.
Yeah, bro.
Distant civilizations. It's Citra, Eclipse, Laurel, and Idaho 7 IPA.
I'm pretty sure Eclipse and Laurel are both Aussie hops, so that's pretty cool.
The fuck is Idaho 7?
It's a shit hop.
It's like you the hoe.
Hey, it's like the fucking Bush Light of hops. Look at the fuck.
Do you know what it tastes like? It's like pineapple and like dirt and like black tea.
I'm drinking a Liverpool beer. Why the fuck am I drinking a Liverpool beer? Scum.
Hey, Idaho hops. They just fucking put the shit in a bag of dirt and let it sit in the sun for 5 days. That's the Idaho 7 hops.
This is going against the grain at the moment.
It sounds like a gang, the Idaho 7.
Right? The world's most boring gang in the world, fucking Idaho. They throw potatoes at you.
It's Adam's favourite hop.
Now Adam's not happy because I slagged it off.
I heard the chicks in Boise, Idaho.
Look, they can't even brew a beer. Look at this fucking noise. It's a
I
three-finger
remember-
whitehead from Liverpool.
That is a good looking beer.
Yeah.
Good color right
Yeah,
there. Especially that
bullshit.
fucking
Yeah, it's a
your
shit
whole
brewery.
motif, dude. Your map in the
It's a
back.
shit brewery. No, it's a shit brewery. Fuck 'em. But
I'm not really making fun of Idaho 7. I just like making fun of
it's
Idaho.
overcarbonated. It's overcarbonated. Nah, it's shit.
Joey, what's your pink shirt, brother? It looks good.
It says Melrose Place. I got this at the Five Below. It was like
Yeah.
$5. So I was like, fuck it, $5. I'll buy this shirt. I like pink shirts, dude. Pink shirts.
Yeah,
fucking
they look cool.
Pink's a good color.
I'll wear like pink beanies and pink caps, and I get shit for it. And I'm like, oh, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, dude. This hot bubblegum pink is the most masculine color ever, dude. I'm telling
Yeah.
It's making you sweat, that hot bubble
Do
gum.
you know,
thing.
it looks, if you wear black
it's
with
like an
pink,
iPhone.
it looks fucking good, man.
Oh, you
It's
get Bret
good.
Hart motif? Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
how you doing, Scott? Cheers, brother.
I actually got Sean to look at the show. He said he'd take a look at it. He never responded back though.
Oh, that'd be fucking unreal, man.
Right?
Imagine that.
There
Fuck.
we go. Look at that. He's still here. Look. Yeah, they're going to be one of my local. One of my locals. They've got.
Yeah,
Barry.
I used to love the Heartbreak Kid.
I gotta get some water, dude, because I'm fucking dehydrated as fuck. I'll be back.
Yeah. No worries. Take a breather.
I'll do mine, brother.
Yeah, go on then. So they are going to be at my local, one of my local bars for a tap takeover.
Oh, cool. So like tap takeover, like full
Yeah. 6
full
beers.
shebang bang. No, that'd be awesome, dude.
Right, go on then. What you got?
So this, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best lager you can get in Australia. Like, it's fucking unreal. It's based on if you know your beer, it's based on Pilsner Urquell, which is like one of the best pilsners in the world.
You
Yeah,
can tell
check.
that label is like. I don't think you get away with that over here, but yeah.
Yeah. But
Or in
in
Europe.
saying that, I've had Pilsner Urquell many times, and I've had this many times, and this is better.
Oh wow!
That's
Right.
how good it is.
Cool. Oh, is that it? Okay.
Oh. Pours pretty clean.
Yeah.
The head's gone, but I did pour it a fair while ago, so it's normally like frothy as fuck, like big head on it. On the nose. Biscuity, bready,
Cheers, everyone in the chat. Sorry.
it's a little bit grainy, but not as much as like those last two I had. It's more biscuity. You get huge lemon. And that grassy sort of like earthiness. Then there's a bit of pepper on the finish.
Huh.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
It's so good.
Well, you know, you're what's your favourite styles generally? Do you reckon? Not lagers, but
If I was to name probably three, it'd be like your Impy Stouts, West Coast IPAs, and probably, I love a Rausch beer, but they're not readily available, so it'd be probably like a Hallis Lager.
do you get many barley wines in Australia?
Nah, it's a shame because I fucking love that style too.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like it's massive lemon. Like just to describe it in like probably 4 characteristics, to be like biscuit, lemon, grass, and spice, and that's what you want in like a good quality pilsner.
Mm-hmm. It looks lovely.
Just so clean and crushable, like really refreshing.
But that's another thing. With the climate you've got,
if you're out in a beer garden on a nice day, you could like smash this all day long. It's that good.
I mean, you're drinking it in what season you're in now, and it's like it's going to hit the spot on that, I reckon.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's a sort of beer like I would love for you guys to try, just to see what you think.
Cheers. Cheers, Sam. I want my lid. That. It does sound good, says Andy. So yeah, does sound very nice. But yeah, sometimes you need a bit of. I reckon if Joey drank that now, he'd love it. But but then he's a bit hot under the collar through stuff. So yeah, quite interested. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, Scott, about Boxcar. I heard rumours about a week and a half ago, but because I knew their tap room went, all of a sudden it's like, oh, you got to get out tomorrow. It's like, that don't sound. I think that sounded a little bit of bullshit, to be honest with you. I think, yeah. And then I looked at the administration thing, it was last week, so I think, yeah, that happened last week. I heard yesterday, unofficially, and then there was an announcement that came out earlier today. So, yeah, bit gutting, really. I like their stuff. Been to a tap takeover with them before and had quite a lot of their beers, so it's like, yeah, it's a real shame.
Working your way up to the boxcars, are you?
Boxcar, yeah, a brewery in London gone under, right? So yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. The whole, I mean, they get people who are running the beers and stuff like that, the bar owners, they gotta re-envision how they're doing it in the new era, because like they're gonna tax, especially in the UK, dude, they're gonna tax and regulate you guys out of existence in terms of like the bars. It's gonna.
We're taxed the hell anyway.
One thing that helped the Aussie breweries is all the fucking good breweries here in Australia. They all shifted online, and ever since the pandemic, they've been smashing it with online sales. And because it's like because we're a massive country, like if you're producing a good product, you're going to get people buying your stuff from all over the country. And like all the good ones have done really well out of it. I'm like actually very surprised that there hasn't been more. We've only had one that's collapsed.
Yeah, I forgot about those guys. Yeah. I remember drinking their beers. They were quite Belgian centric, if you know what I mean. You know, like the early days of like say Burning Sky. It was a bit like that. I thought their beers were okay, but they didn't. Do you know what I mean? Grab me, if you know what I mean. But there's just a lot. Boxcar was a shock. I was like, wow.
Yeah, you didn't expect that at all.
There's gonna be people in the pubs problem too here soon. I mean, a lot of these people just don't go out no more, dude. I mean, it's
there is that as well. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
The younger generation, and I get it too with some of these young people. They don't want to be bothered, but it's like. Yeah, you gotta.
The young generation don't drink. They just don't fucking drink. They
don't. They really don't. I mean,
in saying that, I feel like in Australia, a lot of our pubs have collapsed.
Oh, it's a people problem.
Like our breweries have survived, but the pubs, like there's been so many pubs that have gone under.
Pubs are dead. The pubs are gonna die a slow death. I mean, when I was the beautiful pubs when I was over there, dude. Worcester, fucking, you know. Belfast like that, but there was just nobody there. I mean, literally me and my crew, maybe a couple of guys. The one pub, it was me, Doof, and fucking this old guy, really nice dude, but he was born in '42. I mean, this the kind of people that generation's not around too much anymore, dude. So it's like, I mean, the backbone of the UK thing was built up. Man, it's not there anymore. I don't know. It's confusing.
I mean, I've got a classic old school pub up the road from me.
Oh, it's beautiful, right? Fuck,
it's proper still old school. It's like the hand pumps, and they do like a raffle. on a Sunday afternoon, that kind of thing. And before the pandemic and before shit hit the fan, it was good about 10 years ago, and just slowly started to.
Yeah. Right before our fucking faces, dude, and it's like, wow, because
people dying basically because it's an old crowd, and it's like, but it was lovely though when it was there. When I was there, it was like,
oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? There's always some old guy. When I was in '99, me and my dad went to Ireland, and there was this random pub, man. I'll never forget this old guy. He had to been 80 or 90. He's really old, but he's like, oh, you guys are embarking. Let me tell you a classic joke. And it's something about this. Something about, I can't remember the exact joke, but basically the joke was that there was 3 guys over there in Vietnam, and they were like, oh, they were all before President Nixon. The one guy's like, oh, I want, a stack of gold as high as my something or whatever. And they get to Patty, and they're like, oh, Patty, what do you want? He's like, oh, I want a stack of gold is from here to the back of my balls. And where's your balls? My balls are back in the other country. Whatever. Basically, his balls were in the other country. It was a funny joke. Right. But just that kind of old guy humor. I missed that shit, man. That's great.
Sometimes you just need to try and get this on film, and it's like you don't realise when you're there with people talking about it. It's like, and you look back, and you think, "Fuck me!" Imagine having no recording of that.
Oh, right. But that's what I mean. The best. That's what makes the memories the best, though. You don't film it there because it's spontaneous.
No, but it's just memories that are just. But God,
right.
The amount of.
It's like awesome shit, and you're caught in the moment, and you remember it for like the rest of your life, sort of.
Right.
But it's just in memories. It's not down. It's like it's lost,
Right. Just for time, man. I got entire relationships with people holding memories. Like there's no photos, anything like that. It's wild. So sometimes you're just there in the moment, dude. You're just sitting there. The moment is just so amazing that you're just like, fuck the rest of it. I don't even want to take a picture.
I have caught bits of it. I've gone into micropubs and kept the thing recording. And it's like, and then people just start waffling on and you think, fucking hell, this is. I mean, some of the stuff they come out with is like,
See, part of me when I was younger sort of regrets the fact that I didn't have like a mobile phone and able to like capture like particular moments, but I think I was better off not to. Like
probably, but then you look back and
in
you think
those days it was better. Yeah, like.
But some of the stories my granddad used to come out with and stuff. If my mobile phone that was around then, it's like I could have just had it on like record, not video.
Yeah.
Dude, I got 12 hours.
It's cool that back in the day we could get fucked up and go to parties and do whatever the fuck we want, and no one was going to know about it. But these days it feels like you can't do anything without.
Oh, it's a society of snitches, bro. Everybody's like, oh, this person's doing this. Like, if
everyone's got a phone, everyone's got the internet on their phone. Within minutes, you're in the mud.
There are people who would take away kids for smoking in a car. Like I say, I got the kids in the car, I'm smoking, whatever. They're like, oh, you gotta take your kids away. That's the kind of culture we're in now, dude. I ain't got time for that. Let the dogs run around in the pub. Let's smoke in front of kids. Who gives a fuck? Let's just have some fun. I mean, the world's ending anyways. It's clearly obvious. Fucking this shit's declining because that's human. We were trusted with a good thing. We fucked it up, so we just gotta enjoy the party, man. It's like the Titanic boat band. You remember that movie Titanic where the guys are just singing? You just gotta enjoy the music, man. Enjoy the fucking music. Bro.
Yeah, that didn't go. That didn't go down too well either. But anyway.
Yeah, it happens.
I've never heard of that movie. What's that one?
They call it the boat that could never sink. That was out. Speaking of Southampton, that if you get the chance to go to Belfast and watch that, go to that museum. If you get a chance, man, that's that Titanic museum. Oh, it's great. That's a great museum. And then the one part, it's really weird because they don't tell you anything. They don't tell you, they don't tell you, be quiet or anything. But there's the one part in the tour where like they bring it down to the lighting to like how it was that night on December, April 1912 or whatever. And they bring the lighting down to where like the stars, it was just the moonlight or whatever, the stars. And they got a survivor name roll. And it's so eerie quiet in there. They don't tell you to be quiet at all. But you could hear a fucking pin drop in that. It was so solemn. It was really cool. was like a graveyard almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you ever get to go like a cemetery? It was like that. It wasn't intended to be like that, but it was like that. It was really cool.
Yeah. Nah, cool.
Yeah, that whole vibe kind of deal. Yeah. Right, we'll be back in a minute.
All right, have fun with your pee, bro. Hey, Sammy, we used to go to this. We talk about stuff you can't record back in the bar, but dude, there was this bar I used to go to all the time. It was in McKenna's back in the day because I lived in Cleveland, and I could walk to it. It was from my parents' house. And I go to McKenna's all the time. Even from the house, the first place I bought, I can still walk to it. And,
have you always been in the Ohio area?
Oh yeah, well it's I'll tell you the origin story. So back in 1905, my great grandfather Anton Vorel came over from Bohemia, it was called at the time. It was him, his wife, and like 3 kids or whatever. They packed everything in bags and came to Cleveland. We never left. But it's weird how you're randomly attached to some place that your great grandfather just decided to fucking live 115 years ago. But Cleveland's just like home, man. It's weird. Ohio's just like home. Even when I was in the service, I never wanted to go active duty because I always wanted to be like it was cool to me. Like I love the term militia was always cool to me. So that's why I joined the Air Guard, because they had like a state mission too. You know what I mean? And I wanted to be like around Ohio. Not that Ohio was ever going to get hit with anything, whatever. But like even here, I got the Ohio flag hanging up over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's cool. It's just cool stuff. You know how it is.
You're patriotic, brother. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not as patriotic in the same way people think people are patriotic. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm very common sense, dude. Like the flag is just a piece of cloth. You know what I mean? The Constitution is just a piece of paper. Without the principles and the republic and the people behind it, it's all bullshit. You know what I mean? You can't patriotism without the people. If you're not representing the people, it's bullshit. The republic is built on the people. If you're not representing the people, there's no patriotism, in my opinion. So when people,
it's a bit like me, man. I love my country, but I fucking hate the government. So you can't really say I'm patriotic.
Well, I work for the government, so I can't exactly hate the government, but it's just such it's such a bureaucratic nightmare, though. I mean, dude, it's such a rabbit hole. But like, for example, Sammy, so there's this. We gotta go way back. We talk about Vietnam again, right? So during the Vietnam War, we sprayed this chemical called Agent Orange. Everybody's known about Agent Orange from now. You've seen it in like Apocalypse Now when they do the thing. Basically, they come by. It's defoliant. It clears the trees basically, so you can see the enemy. And they sprayed this all over Southeast Asia back in the day. So like they didn't really start recognizing the side effects until like 1990 was the first Agent Orange Act. It's about 15-20 years after effect. So, and they slowly started realizing stuff. So in 2019, they passed this act or whatever, and we're working on. It's called the Blue Water Navy Veterans Act, right? So previously, to get these Agent Orange benefits, you have to be on the ground in Vietnam. You know what I mean? But they passed this law to where you could be within 12 miles of, if you're like on a boat or whatever, you know what I mean? Just in the harbor. And then, so we were doing all this work trying to place all these people in these fucking, in the harbor. And it's like, I don't know why they came up with the 12-mile marker, because like half these people are like 15 miles, but whatever. And then like right in the middle of all this work, dude, they passed this other act, this fucking PACT Act, basically. So we had to go redo all this other work. And this is like 50 years. I haven't touched a claim. I work with the VA. So like I work with veterans claims. I haven't seen a claim older than 50 years in fucking 4 years, dude. It's been ridiculous. I feel like I'm a fucking historian now. I mean, it's like, it's such a weird fucking, it's so much bureaucracy, dude. It's bureaucracy just gets run amok. It does. Like back in the day, my job used to have just an ancillary duty was answering the phone. You just call veterans, people have problems with their claims, you call, answer phones. Now it's a whole fucking agency, dude. It's a sub-agency. They got the call center and they got review specialists, and it's, I don't know, man. I think it's the same way over in the UK and the other places with like, I heard like NHS administration, shit like that. All the middle management. It's just so much bureaucracy, dude. They're not serving the people, they're serving bureaucracy.
I hate the term middle management because normally it means fucking useless. Like, fuck, they do fuck all. Whatever the organisation is, like middle management's normally terrible.
Right. Well, I mean, it is what it is. You got to make a living. That's why you got to learn. You got to exploit the system, dude. Fuck it. If you just really got to, because the system's not out. The system's made to make you to fail, dude. Especially as a guy, they want you to fail. More money. There's more money for the society if you fail as a guy than there is if you succeed. That's for sure. Because think of all the jobs if you fail. Like say I fail right now. Say I just completely fall fucking flat. Think all the drug rehab jobs that are out there. The child support agency jobs are out there. It creates jobs when people fuck up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's bad. That's bad economy. If everybody just smoked weed, it'd be better.
Yeah, well, hopefully that comes in here soon. I feel like it's at least like 5 years off.
I had projected Australia to probably be the last one, probably 2020, 2030, full legal.
Yeah, I reckon New Zealand will be before us and then we'll follow suit.
Right, New Zealand will probably be like 2028 and you guys will be like right after that.
Yeah.
I've never been to New Zealand. I don't think I'll ever go, actually. It's not that there's anything wrong with New Zealand. It's really expensive to get there and there's a lot of dorks there, because a lot of Hobbit people like visiting New Zealand. I like those people.
Yeah, it depends what you're after. Like, if you want scenery and like adventure stuff, and that is fucking awesome. But like,
oh, for sure, like I'm saying, I'm not discounting the scenery in New Zealand. It's fucking beautiful, but like, the price point, I just can't justify it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can see similar shit in anywhere else, really.
Yeah. Have you traveled most of America? Have you done most of the states?
Oh yeah, I've been to 42, I think, of the 50 states. I ain't been to Hawaii yet. I'd love to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's probably the only one I haven't visited that I really want to get to. I haven't been to Idaho. There's nothing up. Mountains, I guess. Montana, I haven't been to.
What about Alaska?
I've been to Alaska twice. Alaska's fucking amazing, dude. Oh my god, you love Alaska. Oh
yeah, I reckon that'd be right down my alley. I'd love it,
dude. You would. I'm not gonna lie. You could probably go right there now and probably live. Probably just live up there. And Alaska's cool too, dude. Sammy, because they got all this oil money. So like I think it's like November or whatever. Everybody who's up in Alaska gets like $2,000 or some shit. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If you've seen the Simpsons movie, was it that? Remember when they were moving to Alaska? And he's like, "There you go, welcome to Alaska." Eh? And then Homer had that big fucking picture. Remember that? It's not supposed to look like that. And he was falling off the cliff.
What's like 3 states that you absolutely loved?
Besides Ohio, let's see. Just like, it depends on, like, scenery is one thing. Like, Arizona's fucking beautiful, but like, it's weird because like, there's in terms of it's a hard question to really answer because like, there's certain aspects of each state, but like, there's not one perfect state. It's really not.
Yeah.
Like to visit, I don't know, the 3 best states for me, because I'm very price conscious too. So it's like, if you're going, like obviously California would be great to visit, but it's expensive as fuck. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It just depends on your thing, I guess. For me personally, I really like Michigan. I do, just because not only the weed thing, but Michigan's really scenic. It's really pretty. It's a beautiful state. Yeah. Pennsylvania's okay, but there's a lot of boring parts of Pennsylvania. I don't like the way Pennsylvania does their liquor laws either. And I know it's weird because I don't drink, but just like you can't buy beer here in Ohio, like for example, if I were to go buy beer right now, there's fucking 10, 20. I calculated once. Within a mile and a half of my house, there's like 15 different places I can get beer. There's just so many places to sell beer. Michigan or in Pennsylvania, you can only buy it like a distributor or some shit. It's ridiculous. But like, as I'd probably say Michigan. Maine is really pretty too, dude. Maine's fun.
Yeah, I definitely get good vibes from Maine.
So probably Maine, Michigan, and Alaska would probably be my three. If you're give me three to name.
And what, like, if there's a state that you're like, I don't want to visit again, what would you say?
Oh, geez. Regions. I would say there's regions like Sacramento, California. I never want to go back to Sacramento, California.
Yeah, I actually remember you saying something about
that. There's parts of California I love, but like Sacramento, no way. But like in terms of a whole state, that's hard, really.
What made Sacramento so shit?
Oh, it was fucking hot. The club I was in, we went to this club and they were just treating me like shit. The area was just boring. I didn't like it. I just didn't like Sacramento. And you talk to people at Fresno too, is like that, I guess. I don't know. And it was only one night. If I'm being realistic, I mean, that's just based on my one drunk observation of one night.
Yeah.
But like in terms of a state, that's really hard because like most states ain't really that bad. I mean, you got bad areas. You know what I mean? Fuck. I'm trying to think now.
Or what if I said a city, what's a city that you really enjoyed and what's a city that you fucking hated?
A city I would hate in America. I'm trying to think. See, I'm so positive that the hated thing's really hard for me because like even like places like Buffalo, I find stuff to do in Buffalo. I'm just off the beaten path kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like I could hang out on a field with two dudes and just fucking have a fun time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're generally pretty positive, and that's what makes it cool.
I mean, it's there's some towns in Ohio that are really depressing. I mean, Toledo's kind of like that. I mean, I love Toledo. I was born in Toledo, but I mean, it's like, you know, everybody who's there wants to leave. There's not, you know what I mean? It's just so sad when you just look at some of the people. Toledo's definitely like that. Newark, New Jersey's like that a little bit. God, what was another one? There's a couple towns like that. We're just so sad. You just drive through. Honestly, Cleveland's like that a little bit too. There's some sad people in Cleveland, especially in the city itself. Fuck, there's some people. Well, it's weird because like my buddy.
You're probably going to cop that everywhere though. Like even like Louisiana and Alabama and like all those sort of Memphis and.
Some people dog in Louisiana. Louisiana was fucking fun, man. I had such a blast in New Orleans, dude. Oh my god, we were down at this. Me and my buddy Mike. I had two buddies named Mike actually. Me and the Mikes were down there. They're both in the Navy. That's funny. I got two buddies named Mike, both in the Navy. But we were down in it was 2008. We were down in New Orleans, and we had a fucking blast, dude. There was this one chick. I was just playing with her titties and shit. She was getting engaged, I think, and she was just drunk. I was just playing with her titties. She wouldn't because like there was three of them. There's three of us and three of them, and like two of the other ones paired off. But like me and this is weird logic. But like this chick was getting my buddy. The Mikes weren't engaged, right? They had no relationships at the time, so they're like whatever, and they just hooked up, or they didn't really hook up. They're just messing around with these two other girls. But me and this other girl, I can't remember her fucking name now. But like we were the only ones in relationships, so like I was just playing with her titties. It was the only justification. That was a while. It was a lot of. And then I remember one friend, dude. We got back to the car. She's like, "Do you want a French kiss?" I was like, "Fuck it." I'm like, "You mean make out?" She literally said French kiss. Those are the best, dude. Just you got to find the groups of fucking people in Vegas or New Orleans and shit that just don't really go out. Those are the best.
She should have said an Aussie kiss. Do you know what an Aussie kiss is?
What's that?
A kiss down under.
Nice. Down under, baby. That's good to hear, Jamie, about Newark. Yeah, it's what I went through. I'll tell you what really made ends was Brooklyn, New York, dude. Back in '99, I gotta tell you a story. My cousin Tim was getting married in Long Island back in '99. Was it my cousin Tim or cousin? Yeah, it was my cousin Tim. He was getting married in Long Island back in '99. So I got a hotel in, I think it was Queens or some shit. It was right around there. But we ended up driving through Brooklyn. This is Brooklyn in '99. Dude, it was so bad. Like, we stopped at a thing, and the guys would, like, they come up with a squeegee and start fucking trying to wash the windows, right? At the rest stop. It was bad, dude. But Brooklyn's gotten so much better since then. Like, talk about, maybe it's because they just killed all the homeless people. I don't know, but, like, it was bad in the 90s, dude. Brooklyn was so bad. Like you wouldn't go down there on a bet, dude. Brooklyn oh my god. But that's a lot of places now. Look, like dude, the 80s and 90s, dude, there was a lot of places. Even Cleveland was one of them too, where there was places you just wouldn't go because it was fucking just there was lawlessness. But then they clamped down a lot of the gangs and shit. And at least most towns you can walk in now. At least, you know what I mean? Like I've been to Baltimore several times. Baltimore's a dangerous city, dude. I mean, don't get it twisted. But there was a training academy for my work in Baltimore, and there were riots there, so they were like on lockdown for like fucking 4 weeks or something where they were there. They couldn't leave their hotel, dude. This is in the United States. My fucking friends, they had like fucking 4 of them. They were down there for training. They couldn't leave their hotel because there's riots in Baltimore.
What? It's that bad?
Yeah,
I've definitely heard that, but I thought, it's probably not as bad as what people say.
Yeah, I mean, I glossed over a lot of it, but there is some fucked up shit here in the States sometimes, too. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's
yeah.
Especially if because like we're a rebellious people, dude. If we don't like what we see, we just yell and fucking just literally destroy the entire fucking place if we don't get our way. It's just how it is in America. And that can be dangerous, dude. If you got like a place like Baltimore, a lot of these people got generations of families, you know, they just distrusted police since the 60s. Goes back to the 60s and 70s. And I get it too. I mean, you go back and see some of that shit. I mean, people act like it's all, you know, thugs and hooligans and shit. There's a lot of deep-seated mistrust in the police department, a lot of these communities, especially in Baltimore, dude. Fuck, that's a whole. They made a whole show about it. The Wire was there, I think.
Is Detroit still as bad as it was?
Not really, because there's nobody who's there anymore. Everybody just leaves. Like, it's like the moon landing, right? After all the astronauts are gone, there's nothing there but the fucking shit they left, right? That's how Detroit is, dude. There's people. I mean, there's still beautiful areas. I mean, it's like Detroit's like a big Cleveland kind of. I mean, I always look to Detroit as like we see what they do. There's in this area. There's two big cities that I compare Cleveland to, kind of Detroit and Chicago. Chicago kind of does things the right way. Detroit doesn't. You know what I mean? And that's a really fucking weird thing to say because I know Chicago's pretty fucked up itself because Lori Lightfoot, whatever. But like Chicago utilizes their lakefront. They fucking have good urban planning, shit like that. Detroit does not. They just don't. And I don't want to be like Detroit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Yeah, downtown is getting pretty good. Downtown is getting really nice. And I go up there for the games all the time. Fucking Ford Field is beautiful. I'd love all that to be. Yeah, and like James, every city has ghettos, man. In a capitalistic society, you gotta have poor people. It's the bottom line. I mean, so.
Yeah, they have a good stadium, don't they?
Say again?
They have a good stadium, the NFL team.
Oh yeah, and Detroit's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah. Ford Fields. I want that field up in Detroit. Ford Fields. I want that here in the States or in Cleveland.
Yeah.
What's
Look at that shit there. Look at that fucking shit.
Fuck is it? Floaters and shit and sediment.
By the way, Jamie, I sent you the link, brother. If you're a
Jamie's a beast, dude. I love Jamie. Jamie's a fucking traveling man. I want to be like Jamie when I grow up. Dude, he travels like a fuck.
When you grow up, yeah.
Dude, I love traveling. I'm not gonna lie. If I could travel and get paid for it, I would fucking do it. I love airports. I love meeting.
Yeah, I want to be a traveler when I grow up.
Yeah, I love traveling, but I fucking hate airports.
Really? I love airports. I don't know. No, don't get me wrong. I hate security. I hate the security theater. It's all bullshit. But I love airports. Like, there's no law. The airports, it's a timeless wonderland, bro. You go there and fucking 6 a.m. on a Tuesday and get loaded. Nobody gives a fuck. It's great.
Yeah, no worries, Jamie. Hope you're keeping well. But yeah, anyway.
So you feel
how's it all going?
Unreal.
I'll probably get to know for another.
Talking about different areas of America.
Yeah, we're just
yeah. I kind of. It's coming across very much recent. Well, I'll say recently, the last year or so. It's quite fucked up. You got the integrations of states, and some states have got some weird laws and blah blah blah, and then You go higher, and it's like fucking hell. It's like, who the fuck do you trust? You know?
Oh, you don't like to travel no more, Jamie? I love it, dude. I love it. I love. Well, it's like I always did it on.
I love traveling. I do.
Well, for me, it was like I always did it. I worked. I always did it with work too. So like I made sure I got jobs where I know I was going to travel. That's why I joined the Guard, because I knew I was going to go to some cool places. I got to see some great places, dude. Like I went to Alaska twice, fucking Korea, Honduras. I mean, Spain. Spain in the summertime, dude. You know how expensive Spain in July is, bro? I went there for free for like a month. It's beautiful.
It's a tourist destination for Europeans, see.
Dude, hey, that Mediterranean, bro, from like Portugal, Spain, that beach. Oh my God. Best beaches in terms of chicks in the entire world, bro. My goodness. I gotta tell you a story. So we were there in, I think it was Malaga, Spain. Me and my buddy Johnny. We're walking down the beach. And you know how it is in Europe, bro. They can, they have to wear tops and shit. I was like, dude, stop. I was like, stop right here. Because there's like 4 chicks out in the ocean. And they're just playing with each other, right? Just not playing with each other. Just like teasing, whatever, beach stuff. And they were running in, right? And I swear to you, dude, this is the coolest moment of my life. I'm telling you. Like right in front of me, dude. The one girl tackles her friend. And she has big fucking hugs. And it came in slow motion. It happened in real time, but I swear to God, it felt like slow motion. She fell down on the beach and I looked at my buddy. I swear, I was like, dude, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And we just kept walking. That was fucking amazing. That was amazing.
Yeah,
as my buddy, I'll tell you.
Fair. So what are you drinking? What's in the cup? What's going
I
on
just
there?
got straight water. Straight freaking
Oh,
water.
straight water. Okay, fair. Yeah.
I drink so much water, like a lot of water. Well, I smoke a lot too, so when you smoke, you gotta have something to drink. And for Lent, I gave up drinking that iced tea for Lent. And I'm not gonna lie, dude, I don't really miss it too much. I mean, I still drink the coffee and shit like that, but I'm drinking a lot of water, dude. I probably go through like these cups of water. I probably drink 6 or 7 of these a day. I go through a lot of water.
Yeah, that's yeah. It's a bit.
Well, you can't. I mean, you can't. You drink to get hydrated. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm over drinking water. It's not like I'm sitting here like, you know what I mean? So
I should drink that much, to be honest with you. Water wise, it's like I don't. Yeah, and then it's like, oh shit, because I only drink like mineral water and stuff like that. I don't drink tap water. It's like oh.
I drink the fuck out of tap. Well, I've been drinking the same water in Cleveland for God. The lake's literally right there. It's 10 minutes away. I mean,
yeah, no, I mean, we ain't got a problem with water. It's just I just prefer it. Just But then there's also that plastic thing. It's like, oh, reduce your plastic, blah 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 blah. It's like, well, how do you do that then with drinking mineral water and stuff? It's like,
yeah, you really can't. Well, that's what really got me back into.
No way around it, is there? There's no way around it. So
I just like the taste of tap water. I really do. That bottled water, you can tell that plastic gets into that water a little bit. What is it, BPA?
Well, there is that, but
yeah, I don't fuck with that. It's when we were overseas. When I really started souring on tap water is when we were in or not tap water, but bottled water.
Cheers to the chat as well, by the way. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, because like in the desert, dude, we had this. I don't know what it was, but we call it Haji water. But it was just, it was the water we used, but it tasted like whatever. I know it wasn't fucking purified. I just fucking slapped a label on it. But after that, I was like, yeah, I just don't really fuck with that water too much or the bottled water too much anymore. Because I drink because it gets expensive too. I mean, one of those bottles. I mean, if you're like, say you're at a ball game or something. They charge you full price for them waters. I don't pay for that. I just go drink from the fountain. I don't give a fuck. I ain't paying that shit. I paid $4 for a water. The whole goddamn lake right there. I fucking pay $4 for a water.
Yeah. No, absolutely. No. Nah, it's just.
The problem.
Yeah, tap water I'm always a bit wary of, but then like you say, plastic. It's just the whole plastic deal when it comes to mineral water. It's like, oh God, They're like, oh, do this, do that, and it's like, well, you can't really do this and do that. It's just.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's no way of getting around the plastic. I suppose you could get the jugs, gallon jugs or whatever, but.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, this is going down quite well. I'm drinking far too quickly. I'm drinking far too quickly for the ABV I'm drinking, so I'm gonna get
Just
shitty
fucking
later.
down. Hey, dude, you gotta just have fun, man. Sometimes you just gotta have 1 or 2 days a month where you just let loose and get fucked up. You do.
Yeah, I'm a bit pissed.
And
with
you
the
can't.
football
And people are like, oh, you gotta make sure. No, you gotta get fucked up to the point where you lose some of your responsibilities. What
Yeah,
I
I
mean by that
don't. I don't like doing that.
I know that's a controversial thing for a lot of people, especially you proper Brits. But listen, man, I tell you, it's so liberating. You just once in a while, just get drunk, call off, sleep somewhere.
Nah,
Oh, it's fucking beautiful.
I do care. Little and stuff. It's like, maybe once she's asleep and stuff, I'm like, yeah, let's just fucking.
Oh, we got to make sure the
you know what I mean? So I'm always wary of that.
Don't get me
That's
wrong.
why
Don't get me wrong on that.
Yeah. No, that's why I'm always in and out. It's like I'm making sure everything's all right. I know she's
Yeah,
okay.
if you're the primary and there's nobody else, yeah, you got no choice.
No. It's not a choice. It's just it is what it is. It's just not.
Well, yeah, you got to be a baseline responsibility for sure. But like
Yeah.
once the child or whoever, you know, is once you're out of that realm to where you can let go for a little bit, like, you know what I mean? Like if I wanted to go to fucking Detroit for a day, I could just like tell Kim, yeah, I'm going to Detroit. Okay. Yeah, whatever. You know, something like that. You know what I mean? Just where you can, I know this is kind of a weird thing I'm going down here, but
Yeah, just let go and just
right.
forget about
Not give
it.
a fuck about all this stupid bullshit in the world. Just get fucked. That's you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I know. I dig you. It's just. I'm aware, but I'm also aware. I'm like, and then once she's asleep, I'm a little bit more right. Let's just go a bit. That kind of deal. Sam, you gone to sleep, mate? You just what you doing, my friend?
Right, Sammy just said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, he had about 3 other beers lined up, from what I remember earlier. But
It didn't seem too bad though. I think he's probably just taking
no,
a
he
shit.
seemed alright. I think he's just, I don't know what the deal is there, but he might have sorted the dogs out or whatever. But I'm probably going to go for another 20 minutes and then I'll
Oh
clear off.
yeah, for sure.
So it's just one of them random ones. Just like, okay, I'll have some few beers.
Hey, it's how it is, man. Sometimes in life, it's the equivalent of say, "Hey, Craig, let's go to the bar, bro." Okay, boom. That's what we did, you know.
Yeah, no, exactly. So it's good. That's good. But yeah, I'd love to go to that thing, but I just don't think I can be able to do it. So, which is a bit, but I'm sure there'll be others and stuff, or different location, blah blah blah.
Oh, 100%, bro. 100%.
I'm not too worried about it, but it would have been nice to meet people and stuff. And
Well, that's why I always tell Sammy about Melbourne 2025 because I really do want to go down there in 2025. I mean, that's like you said, the whole plan, a couple things years out, and then then when 2024 hits, we can start taking it more seriously. And what ideally with this, the May show, I want to start building the comedy thing up again, so I can travel with it. So we'll see. Hopefully, it gets good. I mean, I don't want to get burnt out or anything. I mean, I'll have to probably throttle back into YouTube a little bit, which I have really. I mean, I wasn't on YouTube all Friday or Saturday.
No, you went around, yeah, for sure.
Because you get, I mean, you gotta.
You had a couple of blowbacks from interviews and shit. That's not cool.
Well, it was. I had fucking 3 shows in like probably a 5-day period, and that just burnt me, dude. It takes a bit to put them shows together. I mean, if it's hour and a half, I mean, if it's I got an interview, I spent a decent amount of time getting those questions together. I mean, I would estimate, I don't know, couldn't tell. It's soft.
A few
soft
hours.
a lot of times, you know what I mean? But I mean, yeah, it's at least 5 hours, sometimes 10 hours.
Yeah, I mean, if you know the people, then you've got the questions you want anyway.
Right. A lot of times, typically I just take the Wikipedia, go off that, and watch a couple other interviews. But I mean, there's still I got to word the questions the way I want and make sure they're interesting too. I mean, I like getting questions in related to personal shit. Like I had Larry Hankin on from Friends, and I noticed that he went to Syracuse University, and Jim Brown, famous Cleveland Brown football player, also went to Syracuse. So I asked him about that. And he was telling me the story about how he used to watch Jim Brown sit there and play ping pong. And he said at the end of that, he's like, "You're the first person to ever ask me about that." That when I get that, or when I hear, "Oh wow, that's a good question," that what makes me like, "Oh, that's cool." That keeps me going. You know what I mean? When I get acknowledged,
Yeah, but then that shows you that people have done research, and then the respect goes up.
Exactly. Because like any dumbass could be like, "Oh, so tell me what it's like to work in Hollywood." It's a fucking stupid question. You gotta get the good questions. You know what I mean? Like I would like.
Yeah, I mean, it's like for me, I've interviewed one or two people within the beer industry, but I've kind of know a bit about their background. I know kind of what I want to be asked if someone's watching, they would want me to be asking them, and so you try and be a viewer as well as an interviewer. But there'd be
you go left field questions. You try and pick out something that other people have never picked at. That's where it's at.
But then there's also, I know other people that they said to me, I'd love you to interview me. And it's like, well, I don't know shit about you.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work.
Well, my thing is, it's like I'm willing to have pretty much anybody in the show.
I'd rather know something about them and
right. That's why I'm at with a lot of stuff. Like pretty much everybody who's been on the show, either I'm a fan of or I knew about the work. You know, I just don't have like, oh, here's Wade Phillips, random country person. I don't give a fuck about country music. If you noticed, I haven't had 0 country music people on the show because I don't care. You know what I mean? Everything I do is everybody they've had on is pretty much something I've been a fan of or personally based. You know, something like that. Maybe 1 or 2 I didn't really know of, but I mean, you watch like Jeffrey Moore, was it not Jaffa Moore? Was that his name? Dude, that guy was fucking awesome, man. He was I knew he was like Roger Moore's son or whatever, but like just his voice and his stories, what a cool dude, you know? Fuck, I'm starting to feel it too. I don't know what we're feeling here, but
yeah, mushrooms, probably.
9 hours later.
Yeah.
That's usually the point I take my shirt off, but I'm not doing that here in your stream.
No. Go and get a shower or something. Just a cold shower. Just
probably do need to take a shower. I was trying to wait. It was funny because I was going to take a shower earlier, but I really couldn't stand up because it was so fucking high.
You look like you bashed your side of your head. You got a fucking, what's that? Is that from your cap or what the fuck?
Oh, this is my cap line, so that's probably what I was out in the sun a little bit.
Yeah, right. Looks like someone spat you on the side of the head. Like, fuck. Yeah.
Well, I get lazy because I wear these hats, all the time. So I get lazy with the head shaving thing. I should really do it more often, but me and the wife are.
Yeah, I should do that more often as well. Yeah. I brought a new cap. I brought a new cap the other day. It won't go around my head.
Well, the only cap I got, Mick bought me
these. Too much hair going on. It won't fucking work.
And I love this flat cap. This thing's
I'm thinking of getting some flat caps as well.
Looks like a Yamakami though. This is a really cool hat though.
The caps work when I've got no hair, but when you've got a fucking afro, it just baseball caps.
You'd have to get it taken down like half an inch, bro. There's no way with your hair.
Baseball caps they get to that point they don't fucking work anymore. This works. I can put my hair in that.
Look up a guy. There was a guy who played for the Cleveland Indians back in the 70s. His name was Oscar Gamble. Type in Oscar Gamble Afro into Google, and that's what you would look like in any of these hats.
I mean, it's still. I mean, I have to duck now to see the top.
You look like a different freaking person with that hair. It's like not even real. It looks like a wig. You know what I
mean? Not even real.
Yeah, ain't
look like a wig.
It's getting to the point now. I still can't do a ponytail or nothing. It's just too. I might. Well, I don't know. No,
I feel like you need
it's longer on the top and at the front than it is at the back. It's like I can't even do. It won't grow that far.
I get what you mean. Like it's the same length, but it's like
all over. It's all over. It doesn't grow longer at the back, and
it seems like you should start talking with a Yiddish accent and open up for Seinfeld in New York. Like that's the way your hair is looking. That's crazy.
They're quite fun. Okay. It's pissing people off and amusing other people, so it's like. I also don't like centre of attention either. So it's like if I went into a pub without a fucking hat on, everyone would be like, "What the fuck is that?" And I don't like that. So.
Oh, so yeah. I don't give a fuck if I walk.
No, but you know what I mean. You're opening yourself up to abuse.
Oh yeah. It's like walking into a bar with fucking this gold sparkle shirt on or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I I'll see how it goes, but
Right,
Right.
because even if people have good intentions, they're still gonna fucking stare. I mean, it's a fucking foot of hair they're looking at you. I mean, it's a
Yeah, even
How can you not fucking
even
notice
my hair. If I go somewhere without a hat, I get a heap of comments. But if I got a hat on, I get nothing.
yeah, it's weird how that shit works. It's just been
Yeah.
the same here.
well, I get told I look 10 years younger with the hat on, which is true. Hey, look at me now, and then look at me, I'm a fucking old bastard loser.
Yeah, well,
That's why I
probably.
wear
Yeah.
hats. I've been wearing the same hat since fucking 1985, so it's not like I fucking, there's no difference.
Yeah, I just bought another cap and it doesn't fit. It's like fuck. Okay.
I do want to get into these flat caps though, but I gotta find a company that makes bigger ones. This is not. I need something bigger. This is nice.
I'm looking at getting some more fedoras. That's for sure. I don't more for when I'm out and about. I don't want to wear this one in case some fucking drunk twat goes.
Yeah,
And then I'm fighting the fucking world because this is one sentimental.
yeah,
So.
it's sentimental value. You probably need to retire it and get another one.
Yeah, I'll wear it at home, but if I'm out and about, I might get one or two others. It's like, no, I'm not. And then it doesn't give. I don't give a shit. I'll just get another one. But
See, I want to get like a big Aussie sort of cowboy hat. I reckon it'd be cool.
I've got one here, but it hasn't got the corks in. But you've seen it before.
Nah, fuck the corks.
I had a cowboy hat. Let me see.
Yeah,
if
it's
I want something like that. I reckon it'd be cool.
That's got a koala on it. So see.
Yeah.
I think I have a cowboy. No, I don't actually.
What the fuck's he saying? I can't.
Oh,
The other side of the room, I can't hear.
cowboy hats.
So this is Jabiru. Yeah, I don't know if I can fucking even. I can't do it. Doesn't matter, but Jabiru Hat Company.
Nah, it looks pretty cool, that one.
It's all right, but it's a little bit
Snug.
it's a little bit fucking tight, and
Yeah.
it pinches at the back and the front of the head. And
Oh, dude, hats like that, they never fit, dude. I went to we were down in Nashville. We were down in Nashville, Tennessee. Big, huge thing. My son wanted a cowboy hat, so we're in there. He has a big head like me. And them cowboy hats, dude, they just don't fit right. Even the double XLs were tight.
they're a little bit. I can feel it pressing on the forehead and the back of the head, and it's kind of broader at the sides. It's like half a finger around the sides, and it's like there. So, but this is the more comfortable. This is really comfortable. It's nice. It's soft. It's flexible. There's my favourite hat. It's my granddad's. So there you go.
Have you ever worn like a Peaky Blinders sort of style thing?
No, I'll be gone in an hour. Last beer, just saying. I'll be going in probably about 10 minutes or so, maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah, Josh will start his show up later, so I'll have to join that.
No, I'm just letting him know. He said he'd be on an hour.
Oh yeah.
I'll be gone then by then. Well, I have an invite to another show so as well. Being out there and honest, so but yeah. So I'll still be around, but it'll just be somewhere else. But yeah. So it's just nice, just chill and, like you say, just shoot the shit and catch up and blah blah blah.
Starting to get really hot.
Not often we get to catch up anyway, Joe. So it's good to
Right.
see where you're at. So
sometimes you just got bullshit,
Yeah.
bro. Sometimes you just got bullshit, man. It's
yeah, I'm all good at that. Go with the flow, man.
right, because I'll show you all the money I made from selling drugs. There you go. I made $8 the other day. That's all I'm gonna
$8. $8. Bloody hell. I'll do something else.
It's better than change.
It's better than change its notes. So yeah.
That's
least-
one thing.
At least you can fan yourself when you get too hot. It's like, you know.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
I'm starting to get really, really hot. So fucking hot right now. That's the problem I run into too.
Don't wear your hat then. You keep putting your fucking hat back on.
Well, it's because I like wearing hats, but like I can't wear hats when I'm sweating. You know what I mean?
No, well, yeah, because you lose heat through your head, so don't put your hat on.
Well, like all my hats, like there's always a sweat line, like right there. You know what I mean?
No, just leave it off.
That's why
Yeah,
when I wear hats,
put a fan on. You got any fan? What are you putting a hat on? Get it off. Put
I
a
was
fan
showing you an
on.
example. I was showing you an example. But like I got freaking like 500 hats, dude. I got hats for every outfit.
No, put a fan on.
Well, because if I do that, then it's gonna be hot. It'll be cold in 2 seconds, and I'll fucking have to put a sweater on. That's how it is with these things. It's like fucking hot flashes and shit, bro. I'm menopausal right now.
Oh, okay. I can't help you. So I'm trying, but yeah.
You've ever been hungover? Like, and you
Yeah.
like that kind of right now. That's how I'm feeling.
Yeah, every week. Yeah.
It's like only a day's engine. Why?
Every Saturday morning, I just sleep, and it's even worse in the summer. You sweat. It's like, oh,
Oh, that's the
God.
worst. I hated that because the service we used to always take these tours, right? And it'd always be in the fucking middle of summer, so it was always hot as fuck. And we go to some places, dude. I remember we went to Korea the one year, and dude, I would just wake up just fucking dead. I was just so fucking sweating. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because Korea's bad because they don't regulate the liquor over there. You just whatever. You know, you buy a bottle of Bud Light, it's the same bottle as a local Korean beer. It's not even fucking Bud Light, you know?
No, I get you. It's just.
I'm gonna head off.
Yeah, I'm about done.
Yeah, it's probably a good time to end this.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll just end it. Thanks for everyone in chat. Appreciate you all. Have a good week, and yeah, speak to you all soon. Take care. Love yourself. Cheers.
All right, guys.